testimony about me being sexually abused and how I was able to overcome it. So if you put your name in that box, you can pick some names to do that. Also, I want to give this away to someone. It's autographed by me. I don't even know when I started this vision board, but I had Oprah on my vision board. Do I have a year on there? I got it covered up. I think it was 20, or I said manifested in 2018. But I might have done this maybe 2010 or something, that I wanted to be on Oprah's show. Now the thing about a vision, when you do visions, and say think big. Y'all not talking back to me. Say think big.
Think big.
So you don't limit yourself. This works. I'm a living proof that this works. It's no hocus pocus or whatever. It's just the way the universe, how God set it up, that whatever you put out, it's going to come back. Here I was homeless. Here I was sleeping from one place to another. Sometimes sleeping on the floor, not knowing what my children are going to eat from day to day. Seriously, for real. And I just began to do, before I knew about this, along with the vision vision statement, I had all kind of things in that one room on my wall. I had 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper, of scriptures and different things I was believing for. They was all over my wall. And that was before I knew that you had to speak it. Say, I must speak it.
I must speak it.
Because what we say will come to pass. And I'm finding out that there's something now that society, corporate arena, especially banks, are identifying with is voice prints. Say voice prints.
Voice prints.
When I call my bank now, they can identify if I'm the right person on the phone by my voice prints. Each one of our voice has prints. And whatever our words have created power. Say my words have created power. So you need to watch what you say. A lot of times we say stuff and we wonder why we're in certain situations and circumstances, but it's because you called it unto yourself. Whatever you call is going to return to you. And energy goes where attention flows. Wherever your energy is, whatever you focus on will expand. If you got a boyfriend or a friend or a husband that's getting on your nerves, whatever, all you constantly say is, they get on my nerves, they get on my nerves. I need somebody else, they gonna never change. Well, they'll never change. And you'll end up probably breaking up in that situation. Now this book, you just gotta catch me because I'm all over the place. This book right here, The Making of Mama Denise, came after 2012. What happened when I moved to Maryland? Everything that I ever had desired came to pass. Well, let me back up, because I met my second husband. We've been married 22 years. Never say never. After my first husband passed, I was a widow for 7 years. I said, I'll never get married again. Don't want to be married. Don't bother me. I know how to keep myself. I don't need the headache. You understand? I know if I want to get up in the middle of the night, if I don't want to wash clothes that week, I don't have to wash them. I don't want to cook with nobody. I don't have to do it. But never say never.
Right.
Because it looks like God takes whatever you say I'm never going to do, that's what he bring right in your face. Each time. So be careful for that. So God sent Anthony to me, and I had so many walls up. So I like to say I had a fort up. You know the fort back in the day with the cowboys, the Indians got that fort? I had a fort up. I didn't have a wall up. But I treated him so mean, and he happened to be a carpet mechanic. Wow. Remember I said I wanted a house with carpet? Okay, God is funny. So anyway, so I needed carpet in the house I was renting at the time, and someone told me, here, take this card. This guy's really good. He gives you good prices or whatever. When he came to the house that day, the first thing he said to me was, you're going to be my wife. And I said, no, I'm not. and I said, let me also tell you something. I don't care how many, I don't care how many sayings you got in this little black book of prophecy that you have. I said, I love God, and I'm not even going there with you. And at that time, my biological son was home from college. He was upset with me because I wouldn't let him use my car. So he was all in the room, sulking. And I went in and said, this guy out here, he's flirting with me. He was like, he didn't even try to help protect me. So at that point, after, when he was doing the carpet, something was wrong with my toilet. So he started fixing my toilet and everything. And I went to God, I said, God, who is this person? And God said to me, he's a friend. And he's going to be a blessing to you. Now, I didn't go buy a white gown and say I'm getting ready to get married or anything. I heard God say he's a friend. And that's the way I took him. And so he followed because I'm also an evangelist, I'm also a minister and all that kind of stuff. So he followed wherever I was speaking. And I remember I asked my spiritual father, before I even go out with him, before I go anywhere with him, you got to meet my spiritual father. Okay, this is for somebody because I didn't even know I was going to be talking about this. So at any rate, he met him, he was okay, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, we got married. No, before that, when I was treating him like really mean, no matter what he said, you know, I love God, but all young men are the same. And I used to say men are only good for two things. And one of them was lifting boxes. Y'all figure out the other one. But I try not to say that. I try not to